Hello there, EDISON players, and welcome back to another tournament match for the ELLO Double Dash Saturday tournament. So we had two tournaments this weekend, and we have coverage for every round of both tournaments. So on the left we're gonna see Silo, who is on some sort of frog deck, and he's facing off against Batist, or he is on Hero Machina. So both players starting off strong. Substitute and Stratos, those are the starters you want to see. And Stratos is going to allow Batist access to Neos Alius. And Stratos is going to attack into a big Tragodia. So that's less than ideal. Big monsters, tough to deal with. We're gonna see Treeborn Frog coming back. And that Tragodia is just gonna attack in, I think 3600, but Dimensional Prison is gonna take it out. Mayface 2, the Substitute, comes out, and that is probably going to establish some form of a dupe lock. Yeah, so the half dupe lock. One dupe, one substitute. And depending on what Batist has in his hand, might be tough to deal with. We see Ocean being summoned. And just passing turn. So if the Ocean and the Stratos stick around, that would be a bit of an advantage loop, but enemy controller is gonna break that. Substitute switching to defense, tributing Treeborn for Unifrog. Okay. So Unifrog is going to attack directly. It's going to take out the bottomless trap hole. And Stratos attacking over that Ocean. And I suppose in Mayface 2 we're going to see, Substitute effect once again. Summoning out Swap Frog. And that can like bounce itself, And additional normal summon of the second Dupe Frog. So I'm guessing Silo is only on 2 Dupe Frog. That's not uncommon. And now, Batist has to deal with this field of frogs, but doesn't have the tools yet to do so, so it's just going to pass turn. The upsides of playing against frogs is they have low attack, so they are not going to take you out over the course of like 2 or 3 turns. See, Unifrog's getting in, that's 400. Swap Frog, that's 1000. You can take a few of those turns. Batist is gonna have to play it defensively, set a monster, set 2 cards. Space Typhoon will take out the prison. That might mean the other one was a bluff. Yeah, Torrential being taken out, that's rough. I suppose he wanted to have the prison for the Unifrog and then use Torrential to make the Dupe Frogs miss time somehow. We're seeing Prisma. If Batist is playing a Death Frog, he could make his Super Poly life that way. But no, we're just gonna see a normal summon of Neos Alius and a passing turn. But we're seeing Silo with like 6 cards in hand. Frogs are amazing at the advantage game. Swap Frog switched to attack position. It's gonna attack the face down. That's Ocean. Okay. 1600 defense, if I'm not mistaken. And Dupe Frog gonna attack directly despite there being no back row to be bounced. Or destroyed, rather. Silo thinking about his options. He's gonna have to set a card even, I think. Because he has a 7 in the hand. Okay, we see a Treeborn Frog being summoned, and here is Creature Swap. So that is gonna be a way for Silo to prevent the ocean looping Stratos a few turns. Unfortunately, I don't think Silo is playing the hero package, so he won't be getting any value out of the ocean. Yeah, the frog matchup is tough. If they have their full luck set up, it's there's not a whole lot of clean, easy outs, especially not for the hero deck. Yeah, I think he just might have to pass. We do see Prisma coming down, but it's not going to activate its effects. So yeah, this Unifrog is just bravely gonna keep poking. We see in Silo's hand he has a interesting card called Dark Dust Spirit. I'm hoping we get to see that in action. But no, it's just gonna be Unifrog, star of the show. And Batist desperately trying to find a way to out this situation. He does set a card that is gonna have to be able to stop the Unifrog. Yeah, Compulse doesn't feel great, doesn't feel great. It's going to bounce one Dupe Frog, but no, Silo still has his normal summon, so he can just summon it again if he wants to. Yeah, here we see the Dupe Frog being summoned yet again. In the end phase, Silo is going to discard a substitute. He's that comfortable with the situation. Scrap Recycler coming down. Okay, that is going to send Machina Fortress. Is there any follow-up? No, seems like there isn't. So I'm assuming Batist is not on the version that plays like Steamroid and all that sort of fun stuff. And Silo has just tribute summoned Hino Kagutsuchi. When this card inflicts battle damage, your opponent discards their entire hand before their next draw phase. Yeah, Batist has to read that one as well. It's a super old card. And yeah, it has to go back to the hand in the end phase. It is a spirit monster. Heavy Storm comes down. And yeah, here is the Dark Dust Spirit going to just attack for game. And that was game one. Very convincingly won by a rather passive play from Silo's side. Let's see whether Batist can crawl back in game 2. He's starting off with just a T set. And ELLO starting off with Swap Frog dumping Treeborn. And just returning to the hand. Okay. Batist normal summoning Fossil Dyna, Pachycephalo. Very strong card. And its attack is just gonna go through. MST in the draw phase, I think. This is thinking, so it might be, yeah, it is a compulse, indeed, yeah. Okay, so that was in the end phase, so now Fossil Dyna is off the field. Treeborn can come back, Caius banishes Snowman Eater. And just like that, it seems like ELLO is in control of the match again. But now Batist can go into the offensive. No annoying frogs to deal with. So Machina Fortress is gonna attack over that Caius. And Fossil Dyna getting in for a direct hit. But ooh, ELLO has brain control to take control of that Machina Fortress. So this could run over the Fossil Dyna if he wants to. But no, we're going to see a tribute summon for Jinzo. Yeah, we do see Batist has access to Miracle Fusion, but no heroes yet. He really needs like a Stratos to get his game plan going in this game. But yeah, looks like he'll have to pass turn. Treeborn comes back. Here is Swap Frog. So ELLO will barely not be making it game this turn, but Batist has to get a really good top deck going. That's 1,000. That's 24. And Swap is gonna bounce the Treeborn. Okay. Batist will be setting a monster and leaving it at that. And here's the creature swap. So switching over the Swap Frog and I presume attacking over it with Jinzo for game, right? Yeah. So guys, that was it for round 1 of the Saturday EDISON Double Dash tournament. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This was Ryan Atlas. Bye.